In this video, we will discuss setup and using recurring products in ConnectWise as recurring products in QuoteWerks. This will ensure that the quoted products flow seamlessly as recurring products on your ConnectWise opportunity. Using the ConnectWise product list when quoting your services, labor, and agreements enables you to maintain them in one location. There are additional videos on the QuoteWerks website that provide an overview of the QuoteWerks integration with ConnectWise. QuoteWerks can use the ConnectWise products unit of measure to determine a product's recurring properties. To enable this functionality in QuoteWerks, simply go to the Contacts Setup Contact Manager menu. Then select ConnectWise Setup. On the ConnectWise Setup, select the Products tab followed by Product List, and make sure the checkbox is checked to use ConnectWise products unit of measure to determine recurring properties. QuoteWerks will now use the unit of measure in a ConnectWise product to determine if the product is recurring and what the billing cycle is. Now, let's go into ConnectWise and create a new product to set the recurring properties. So what we'll do is go to Procurement, Product Catalog, and click on the New button. And what we're going to do is create a new product for Managed Workstations. And I'll just go ahead and copy that and make that our description as well. I'm going to set the product type of agreement. In your ConnectWise, you may have it as service. It just depends on how you've customized your ConnectWise. But what's going to be important here is to set the product classes of agreement, because most of your recurring products are probably going to be agreement items. Category for me, I'm going to go ahead and set it as managed services. And then what's going to be important is our unit of measure. The unit of measure in this case is going to be a monthly item, so it's going to be month. In your ConnectWise, your unit of measure for a monthly item can be either month or monthly, and that will map to a monthly item inside of QuoteWerks. So now we'll go ahead and set our unit price and our cost. And then let's go ahead and bring in a customer-friendly description. We want that to be on our quotes. We'll go ahead and save this. Scroll down, and we want to enable a recurrence, and again we want to match our billing cycle in ConnectWise here to our billing cycle of unit of measure of month, which it is. So now we're ready to go. Now if you were editing an existing product inside of ConnectWise and you wanted to make it recurring in QuoteWerks, all you need to do is set the unit of measure to the appropriate billing cycle. In this case, if you want it to be month, again just set it as month or monthly. Okay, so now that we've created our managed workstation inside of ConnectWise, let's actually quote it inside of QuoteWerks. So let's go ahead and bring in a contact from ConnectWise. So we'll go ahead and quote this to Thor of Thor's Hammers. And we'll go ahead and bring that in as our sold to, shipped to, and billed to. And we'll go ahead and set a contract start and end date. We'll set it as today and then a year from today as well. And we'll go ahead and add a day. And then let's go ahead and bring in that product. So all we have to do is click on products, and that'll bring up our product lookup. And we'll do a search for managed. And you can see our managed workstation here. And we'll go ahead and add that to our quote. And just like that, you can see that we've got our recurring amount. We didn't have to remember to set anything if this was monthly or quarterly. It just automatically came into the quote for us. So let's go ahead and save this and create a new opportunity inside of ConnectWise, just so we can see the monthly amount go from ConnectWise to QuoteWerks and then back to ConnectWise again. And what we'll do is go to the Links tab here, and we'll go ahead and view that opportunity inside of ConnectWise. And we'll scroll down to our forecasts and our products here, and as you can see, we have our managed workstation with our $10 up front allocated out to an entire year with our monthly amount right there. And that's how easy it is to use recurring products inside of ConnectWise as a recurring product inside of QuoteWerks. If you would like to add additional unit of measures inside of ConnectWise to map to QuoteWerks billing cycles, simply go to the System Setup Tables, select Products as the category, and go to Unit of Measure. And as you can see in my unit of measure list, I currently have month and quarterly set up. In QuoteWerks, if you want to have a monthly billing cycle, you just need to make sure that the unit of measure inside of ConnectWise is either monthly or month. And if you want quarterly, just make sure it's either quarter or quarterly inside of ConnectWise. So let's go ahead and set up an annual billing cycle. To do that, what we'll do is create a new item, and it just needs to either be yearly, year, annual, or annually. And I'm going to go ahead and set it as year. So now, whenever I am editing an existing or creating a brand new product inside of ConnectWise and set the unit of measure to year, when I add that product to my quote in QuoteWerks, it will have a billing cycle of annual. And that's how easy it is. If you have additional questions on how to set up ConnectWise unit of measures, please see the ConnectWise University. If you have additional questions after watching this video, please feel free to give technical support a call at 407-248-1481 or send an email to support@quoteworks.com.